Emeka sat alone in the old library of the mansion, the dim light of a dusty lamp casting long shadows across the room. In his trembling hands was a photograph that didn't make sense. The man with dark glasses stood beside his father during the week of the fatal accident. Though the memory was hazy, Emeka could vaguely recall the man, always appearing out of place in the world his parents had built. The note on the back sent chills down his spine. They were set up. Your parents' deaths weren't an accident. The thought of murder was a new, unsettling layer to his uncle's greed. Could Felix, his uncle, have orchestrated the crash? Emeka's heart raced at the implications, a storm of emotions swirling inside him. He wanted to believe that family could be trusted, yet the evidence seemed to point elsewhere. The police investigation into Felix's fraudulent activities was ongoing. Emeka understood that they wouldn't seek answers they weren't aware of. He needed help, someone he could trust. At school, he confided in Mr. Ojo, his history teacher. Mr. Ojo, a stern man with a hidden soft spot for curious minds, examined the photograph closely. After a long pause, he revealed that the man was Don Barris, a figure shrouded in rumors of disappearances tied to accidents and fires. The revelation sent a wave of dread through Emeka. He felt the weight of danger pressing down on him. That night, Emeka snuck into the attic, a place that once held warmth and memories. Among the dust-covered boxes, he found his father's journals. One entry caught his eye, dated just 2 days before crash. Meeting with Barris tomorrow. Felix insists we include him in the Lagos port deal. Something doesn't feel right. If anything happens, I hope Emeka knows how much I love him. The shaky handwriting betrayed a sense of foreboding, as if his father sensed a looming threat. Pieces of a sinister puzzle began to fall into place. Felix had coerced his brother into a partnership with criminal, and when his brother refused, a deadly plan had been set in motion. The realization hit Emeka like a punch to the gut. His family's legacy was entwined with darkness. Knowing he couldn't remain silent, Emeka sent the photograph and journal entry to Mr. Agwu, the family lawyer. Days passed without a response, and then one morning, he found Mrs. Agnes, their housekeeper, gone. A note on the kitchen table sent chills down his spine. Don't trust anyone. He's watching. Even now, that same day, a black SUV parked outside the school gate caught his attention. Emeka recognized it. The same vehicle had been following him. The man behind the wheel wore dark sunglasses. Barris himself. A sense of dread washed over him, and he realized his life was in danger. The tension became unbearable. Sleep eluded Emeka, and new faces appeared in the neighborhood, their inquiries unsettling. Even the police seemed to stall in their investigation against Felix, who had posted bail suspiciously fast. Emeka felt isolated, realizing that he was being silenced. Determined to take action, he reached out to Amaka Obi, a fierce investigative journalist known for exposing corruption and bringing down powerful figures. In a secret meeting, he handed her the journal, the photograph, and everything he'd uncovered. This story isn't just about my inheritance, he insisted. It's about murder, betrayal, and something bigger. Amaka nodded, recognizing his bravery, but warning him of the dangers that lay ahead. A week later, a bombshell report aired on national television. It exposed Felix's financial crimes, his ties to Barris, and suggested that the Obiora's deaths were orchestrated to control the lucrative Lagos port deal. The country erupted in outrage. Felix went into hiding, and Barris vanished without a trace. Emeka, now thrust into the spotlight, was placed under protective custody by the state. Though he felt safer, he also felt trapped, as if his life had become a pawn in a larger game. Just when it seemed the storm had calmed, Amaka Obi was involved in a suspicious hit-and-run accident on her way to the station. Though she survived, her laptop, containing the unreleased second half of the investigation, was stolen. Emeka felt a knot tighten in his stomach. The stakes were higher than ever. That night, Emeka received a call from a hidden number. A deep, gravelly voice warned him, "You've stirred the wrong waters, boy. You're smart, but not untouchable." The line went dead, leaving Emeka staring out the window at the shimmering city lights. The truth had ignited a war that he now realized would consume him. As he lay in bed, thoughts raced through his mind. He couldn't let fear dictate his actions. Emeka